Welcome back to Mastering MHA MBA and the final part of Chapter 15. We have seen what communication is and why it fails. Now, in Part 3, we get practical. These are the habits that turn a manager from someone who talks at people into someone who genuinely connects with them. It starts surprisingly with listening. Most of us listen passively, just waiting for our turn to talk. Active listening is different. It is taking action to help the other person say what they really mean. As Coach John Wooden put it, we would all be wiser if we listened more, not just hearing the words, but not thinking about our reply while they speak. Active listening has a few core moves. Listen for the feeling behind the words, not just the words. Reflect back what you hear so it seems to you that they should. Hold your emotions and your judgments so you do not shut the other person down. Done well, it draws out the full message, the one they might not have said outright. The second habit is constructive feedback. Feedback given badly feels like an attack. Given well, it is a gift. Make it specific, not general. Make it timely, when the person can actually use it. And make it descriptive rather than evaluative. Not you are unreliable, but you are 10 minutes late and missed the context. Describe the behavior, do not judge the person. Third, open the upward channels. Because of information filtering, leaders often hear only good news. Fight that with transparency and openness. Actively invite the hard truths and prove it is safe to deliver them. Some companies use pulse surveys and open forums. The tools matter less than the message. I would rather hear the bad news early than be surprised by it late. Fourth, use space on purpose. The physical environment shapes communication more than we realize. Closed offices and long hallways discourage interaction. Open, shared, well-designed spaces invite it. Great managers arrange their environment and their own availability to make conversation easy rather than rare. Fifth, mind your technology and etiquette. Every channel has its norms. A message that works in person can read as cold in an email. Poorly chosen words in a chat or a public post can spread and stick. Good communicators adapt their tone to the medium and remember that online tone and context are easily lost. And sixth, communicate with cultural sensitivity. In a global, diverse workplace, the same gesture, phrase, or level of directness can mean very different things to different people. Etiquette and awareness are not optional politeness. They are what keep your message from being misread across cultures. When in doubt, ask and listen. Here is where this gets very current. In 2025, technology promises to help us listen. About 75% of professionals now use AI note takers in meetings, and users report saving around 4 hours a week. But there is a catch. Surveys find that 84% of people change what they say when an AI note taker is present. The tool can free you to listen, but it can also quietly chill the very openness we are trying to build. Let us recap Part 3. To truly connect. Listen actively, give feedback that is specific, timely, and descriptive. Open the upward channels with transparency, use space and technology thoughtfully, and communicate with cultural sensitivity. Communication is a skill, and like any skill, it improves with deliberate practice. This builds on our chapter notes from Schermerhorn and Bachrach's Exploring Management, 7th edition, on improving communication at work, updated with 2025 developments in AI meeting tools. That completes Chapter 15 on communication. You now understand what makes communication effective, the barriers that break it, and the habits that help you connect. Because in management, being understood is everything. If this helped you, subscribe so you do not miss the next chapter, and we will see you there.